Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray.
I know. Hey, we're giving the people what they want. You heard them. All right, kids. Welcome back to another episode of We Are the Night, the Batman podcast. Like I said, giving the people what they want. Anyway, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that deadly warrior leaving a pile of bodies throughout the city. That's right, kids, but because this time we're talking War of the Dragons from Detective Comics 685 and 686 and Robin number 17. Which I didn't even know until I looked it up. It is collected.
Really?
It's so weird. It says it's collected in, I guess the trade is Robin, War of the Dragons. I was like, why? I mean, I know he's in every part of this, but I'm like,
any shekel for Chuck Dixon will do it, bud.
Yeah, but he's writing detective too, so why is it, don't you think you would make more shekels if you named it Batman War of the Dragons?
I don't know, man. After that Huntress book where they got lenticular covers, I'm just saying, man, maybe Robin was doing a little bit better than we realized.
I mean, maybe
they were like, we're tired of Batman stuff. All right, I'll put it under Robin. Being technically right's the best kind of right.
So I guess King Snap. Boy, that sounds pretty petty. All right.
Shout out to my ex who heard that all the time.
Oh! I need a little Hellfire drop. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Charlie said it best. Sorry.
I know. I know. I know.
Shut up and just lay there. There you go.
And many men have heard that from Little Hellfire.
We're like, shut up and get out.
Shh, baby, you're not here to talk, and you're not here for long. Shh.
King Snake and Jimmy Wing. It's just, I feel like they should be models for my love box.
Oh, the King Snake model. I know. Oh, God.
It could be worse. It could be the Devlin Davenport.
Oh! I was going to say the King Snake model. You're going to have to get at least two made. One for yourself and, one for a paying customer.
Well, that escalated quickly.
The King Snake, the AKA the Rick Cosnet model. Oh, there you go. Oh, no. You just need, switch the heads.
Yeah. I don't know how modular they're going to be. We're going to have to see how advanced the 3D printing techniques get in the next couple years.
I need 2 base models, so far.
Hey-o.
1 male, 1 female. Yes. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, you need some like Jennifer Love Hewitt model for Dave.
I'm telling Danielle.
No. This is for Dave Finn. I forget who else he was saying. Oh, I think
Dave Finn. He's besmirching your good name. You better come set him straight. But
you
bring Chuck Dixon with you.
And I think he's found a new appreciation for Sydney Sweeney. So yeah, mate. See, Dave, I'm looking out for you. All right, so guess we should get to these issues.
Yeah, I mean,
this was weird. I mean, it's so weird because it's only 3 issues. It's 2 detectives and a Robin, but they do ramp up later on for what is that, Brotherhood of the Fist? Because Kristen and I, this is why we did it on Nightwing News and not here.
Stay classy, San Diego. Stay classy.
I mean, you thank Justin all the time for doing the Lord's work. You better thank Kristen because she could do stuff like that without being a 12-year-old boy like some people I'm on air with right now.
Oh no, Joker's boner.
I know. But hey, you're lucky I didn't make you do Brotherhood of the Fist. Connor Hawk's in there. There was 2 issues of Connor Hawk in there too.
I'm well aware of that story, sir. It did not live up to the title, is all I'm going to say. I have those stories with that name on my hard drive. False advertising.
Oh my. Yeah, kids. Anyway, God. There's not one inch of human skin that anywhere on the human body that hasn't been touched on that hard drive, kids. All right, let's get into this. Detective Comics 685. Out of the 3, this is my favorite cover. Batman and King Snake.
I like the Robin cover better.
That's all right. I mean, there's not a bad cover on this. Even though the final cover is
this one's so 80s it hurts though, and it's made in 95. It looks like Cobra Kai Dojo type beat.
I think that's what he was going. I think that's what Chuck Dixon was going for. And that last cover is false advertising because like Nightwing and Huntress are on the cover, and meanwhile they show up. Each one of them's only on like a page or 2.
That's how you do it, baby. It's the 90s. Welcome to the 90s.
Chuck Dixon trying to get even more shekels and drum up some interest for a Nightwing ongoing.
You're welcome, Phil.
I know. Thank you. Diggity dank. All right. Yeah, Detective Comics 685, May 1995. War of the Dragons, Part 1, The Iron Dragon. Also on Lilith Hellfire's hard drive. Writer, Chuck Dixon. Penciler, Steve Lieber. Inker, Claus Jansen. Colors, John Wellington. Letterer, John Costanza.
Can't stand you.
At least it wasn't Atomic. Editors, Scott Peterson and Darren Vincenzo. A gang war is starting to develop in Gotham's Chinatown, and Batman investigates the events with the help of Robin. One of the major crime bosses in Chinatown, King Snake, receives a warning, but he kills the messenger as a way to send his own message. Right from the Lilith Hellfire playbook.
Don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the
You know, sometimes you got to drop a body to send a message to Lilith Hellfire.
Touche.
His actions put him against his right hand Lynx, who challenges King Snake for the gang leadership just to be beaten by Snake.
Baby girl.
I'm like, weren't you like a street thug 2 seconds ago? And he probably outweighs you by what, at least 50 pounds? I'm like, okay, you're gonna take him, okay. Although, how old is it? I mean, I don't know how old King Snake is gonna be because like later on, was it like early?
Well, she's only got 11 years before she dies, so
that's true.
Fine.
But I mean, what is it, like early 2000s? They like reveal for some godforsaken reason that King Snake is like Bane's father or something.
Yeah, something dumb like that.
I'm like, how old is he supposed to be? I guess he's dyeing that hair.
We have Lazarus Pits in the DC universe.
Yeah,
come on.
Well, I guess
we can't be shocked.
Blonde hair. Well,
it's in all the cosmetic creams. That's what happened to Clayface. We're not going to talk about it. He should be suing Talia and Ra's al Ghul.
No, that's a 90s body because even Justin and I were talking about this. Like you see Jim Lee drawing Magneto. The dude was alive during World War II. Meanwhile, he's still like rocking at
Babes,
like
magnets keep you young. I'm just saying. Electromagnetic therapy.
Even if you are the magnet.
Even better. Just ask Polaris' mom, I guess. I don't know.
Is that a magnet in your pocket or you just happen to see me?
Said Charles in his wheelchair.
Oh!
Sorry. Wrong feed.
Yeah.
DC feed.
It's not that it's a...
Stay tuned for erotic Marvel tales. I do not give Justin any ideas, actually.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. At that time, the GCPD is worried about a killer named Tommy Mangles that roams free.
That's a little too on the nose, but okay.
I know.
Time at Manchester.
Tommy Strangle a bitch is on the streets. What are we gonna do? That roams free on the streets of Gotham. Bruce and Tim try to get some informants inside Chinatown.
Well, that is a Doug Minch character, just so we're clear.
Oh, Bangle. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this was go through all the Batman books at the moment. Yeah. None of the cops wanted to tackle him except for Bullock, who was injured, so he couldn't. So, of course, yeah, we had to have Gordon bring him in. And say, see, he doesn't need Batman. But yeah, they tried to get informants inside Chinatown, but the info they managed to get wasn't helpful. They tried to...
Two white guys in Chinatown asking around. Yeah.
They tried to guess what would happen next, but they had to cope with the day-to-day chores and a new neighbor named Devlin Davenport.
Put him right up there with Dr. Plot Resolver and Joy Mercado, basically.
Oh, he's the annoying neighbor.
Maybe a little Liz Allen pre-symbiote. Cult of Carnage, like terrible character.
Oh, I know. But Tim was loving it. He's like,
don't forget, it's J. Devlin Davenport.
I know,
good sir. Oh man, he looks like his dad's name was Biff, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. I think that's the whole point. Yeah, he
looks like Azrael. Let's just be honest.
He's old money. Yeah. He never had to work a day in his life. Yeah.
He calls everybody old sport. That's my headcanon. You can't change my mind. Yes. Good job, old sport. Yes.
Well, he is the a-hole during No Man's Land. Is like when his skyscraper he falls down and blocks the street. They're like, yeah, we want to demolish what's left of it so we can get emergency vehicles through here. He's like, no, you're not touching my building, even though it's sideways down on the ground.
That reminds me of a story, but I am not here for Papa John slander, because we might eventually want a Papa John's ship.
Oh my!
Back when I lived in Kentucky, yeah, that reminds me of a story.
Wild like an animal.
I don't know who's eating Papa John's, but no judgment.
I don't even know if we have any around here. I'm like, where are they at?
I'm a Little Caesars and Hungry Howie's kind of girl, and it used to be. They've let me down as a night.
I haven't had Pizza Hut in a while.
Next time I come up, we should have Pizza Hut.
Oh, there's one right.
They find the old dusty red cups.
We have one down. I don't think it's not huge. We have one where
make us a foot long pizza.
If there's not Pac-Man or Galaga built into the table, I don't want it. What would you like on your pizza?
Where's the Joker nuggets?
No,
mushrooms.
No,
I don't mean Pacino.
No, Ray, Pizza. No, Ray, Pizza Hut.
I thought they were Boston pizza owners.
Bro, that should be our life's goal to get Boston.
I want some 80s Pizza Hut, damn it. Pizza.
Sorry.
It doesn't exist anymore because greedy corporations, damn it. Alright. Meanwhile, other Asiatic gangs prepare themselves for the upcoming war, and the Shan tribes hired a skilled assassin called the Silver Monkey that would give them an edge to ensure their victory.
Rod's groaning somewhere in the distance. Or no, King what is that? King Monkey Prince?
Oh, Monkey Prince, yeah.
Inspiration?
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing in the Brotherhood of the Fist. It's there's different. They reveal there's different monkey cults. Here we only see the silver monkey. Then there's the bamboo monkey, and I forget all. Yeah. So what was the point of that second?
Is there a part like that in Justice League or whatever? Am I making that up?
I can't remember.
They showed it. I remember this one particularly, Silver Monkey. He died in that stupid Batman, the 12th cent adventure.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I think I was gonna say.
This one is I think they were all smoking doobies when they came up.
Right now, Batman's just spanking the monkey.
Because Selena's not around.
Hey-o!
Yeah. So, I wonder if my wrist is ready for that. So, this is like Spider-Man cannon fodder equivalent. I'm talking Shocker. I'm talking Rhino. I'm talking...
What, Silver Monkey?
Scorpion. All the villains that show... King Snake, come on. He is the definition.
He's more of a Robin villain.
Yeah, which says it all.
Because
no offense, Timothy.
I mean, he showed up in that miniseries, and two of the miniseries.
They just wanted him to hook up with Lynx, but they just couldn't. They just couldn't pull it off. Wasn't believable. I felt like they were trying to get him like a Batman Catwoman.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's no Selena, she's no Talia.
Yeah, so, but I think that was the whole point of that, honestly.
Yeah, because they were kind of flirty in that first miniseries, but yeah, then she went full evil. This issue was John Wellington's first issue and work as a colorist for DC Comics.
He's more known for his Marvel work, I would assume. Back in like the mid 80s, early 90s.
Oh yeah, DC and Marvel Comics, yeah. He began his career as a comic book colorist in 1986, working for Marvel Comics on their title Marvel Tales. He worked for Marvel for almost 10 years. His first work for DC was, of course, this issue.
He got promoted to walking across the street to the other company.
He's currently retired from the comic book industry and works as an independent artist selling his art on his website.
Schlepping his wares.
Which looks like it is, yes, kids, johnwellington.com, so.
Ooh, .com. Fancy.
I know. Oh, there's paintings and sculptures I see. Ooh.
But are they, is anything 3D printed? That's what
I don't know. Are these naked sculptures? Whoa, are these naked sculptures? I swear I see boobies. That's johnwellington.com. Nah, Dave Finn. All right. And then then that like weird mugger guy in the beginning of the issue, they say basically like flunked out of karate school and now he's like attacking old ladies and stuff.
I feel like that was a personal attack on somebody. I felt like that was a little too meta.
I don't know
who they're talking about quite.
But he is listed as the karate creep.
We all know. We've all known a karate creep in our life. If you haven't, you haven't lived your life properly. It's like one of like, it should be like in your early 20s, one of those side quest missions, you run into the karate creep. I'm pretty sure that's a universal area.
And he probably had a mullet.
Oh, well, a decade-old mullet, yeah.
Or a rat tail.
The final form of a mullet, bro. That is. Ooh.
Fully formed evil. All right. So, any other thoughts?
That happened.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on this, Lilith?
No. Not at all. None.
All right.
I thought the art was pretty cool, though.
Oh, yeah.
I love a little bit of Klaus Janson. I do.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. I was like, this looks familiar, but the Lieber, I wasn't too familiar with his stuff. But I'm like, okay, Klaus Janson. That's why it's looking familiar to me.
Yeah, he makes like it really pop off of the background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's like his most notable thing about his art.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess we'll get to Robin number 17 from June 1995, War of the Dragons Part 2.
You know how many books wish they could get to number 17 these days?
Oh, yeah. Anything that's on Spider-Man or Batman or Nightwing. Yeah. War of the Dragons Part 2, The Silk Dragons. Chuck Dixon and Steve Lieber are back. This time the inker is Enrique Villagrán. Colorist John Wellington again, letterer Tim Harkins, and editors Jordan B. Gorfinkel and Mr. Dennis O'Neil.
Oh, Denny's back from vacation. Okay.
Or he's just just the editor on the Robin book and not detective. I don't know. All right, kids, strap in for this extra long synopsis. As the gangs of Gotham's Chinatown continue their war, Robin fears he may have lost Ariana. When he and Batman arrive on the scene of a fight amongst King Snake, Lynx, and the Ghost Dragons, Robin encounters Huntress, and Batman tangles with the Silver Monkey.
I
bet. Yeah, told you.
I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
Hey-oh. All right,
children. I'm surrounded by children.
Yeah, in and outside your own head. Oh, yes.
Exactly.
I forgot to watch Beavis and Butthead yesterday. Okay.
I was too busy watching Strange New World.
Yes. Did you like it?
I have thoughts. The last 2 episodes have been very classic Star Trek in a good way.
Yeah.
Like getting a move on it. They heard what we said. Like, hey man, a little bit more.
I know, but did they have to like make deals with people to come back? Because I was like, we really only got 3 episodes in. We only got
like poor Christopher Pike really must be working on Captain Pike's working on something.
I know, and we don't even get a ton
Ansem Mott's up to something. We got to find out what Ansem, because he has not been in the beginning of the season.
We didn't even get a ton of Spock except for this first one.
I think the last episode was a taste for the reboot of the original series starring Weasley.
Okay, yeah.
So, I think that was what that was about. So, like, we know eventually they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot. I do actually have to finish Discovery because that crew literally shows up in like season 2 and like takes over or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I totally forgot that, and I'm like, shoot, now I have to Discovery.
Oh yeah, that's why people were clamoring for Pike and the crew. Yeah, because they should. Yeah, that's where they first showed up in season 2. Yeah.
I gave up. I was like wondering about the time crystal, and I was like, oh, they talked about the Discovery episode. I guess it is required reading, kids. Unlike this book, apparently, like they put it in the trade under Robin, but like the synopsis is like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, Robin's here, but yeah, what happens? Yeah, King Snake basically tries to put down the rebellion in his ranks, and I love how Tim and Oriana have a fight outside the movie theater, and then literally ghost dragons are raining from the sky right in front of them.
It's raining men, hallelujah.
It's all like he hears this is happening. Literally, ghost dragons are like almost dropping on his head. That's what happened.
I like that. That was we had a couple of booby shots, by the way. Like this.
What? Where?
At the beginning with Lynx. It's a little.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, man. Yeah. They really open. Yeah. Remember, wasn't she covered up before?
Lynx and her parents. You're ruining my life.
Oriana.
A lot of butt shots too, actually. What's going on here? But I don't mind it.
And then all the gold diggers trying to like at the party, like trying to get with Bruce Wayne.
Like, babes, he only has eyes for Gordon and I don't know if you're kidding. I think Selena is his beard at this point, is my theory. Oh,
because one woman literally says he's going to make some.
Because look at him, he's like, I'm not interested, Devlin.
Wait. Well, he's talking about taking him to some like strip club. It's like, really? Again, he's too well known. I mean, he wants that. He's going to order in, okay?
He has to keep up the Playboy lifestyle. Strip clubs are perfect. He's a cheapskate. Ooh, new headcanon. Bruce Wayne is a cheapskate unless he's spending on bad equipment. Ooh. There's your Batman slander if you happen to be listening, Ray.
Oh, so you're saying he only goes to the strip club if he has a buy one, get one free coupon? Okay.
He makes it hail. He throws change.
Make it rain.
Oh my god! Do you think we can get Ray to listen to every episode? If we're like, yeah, we promise you bat slander at least once every episode.
Yeah, we should. You know what? That's what you should do when you're like, you post a little audio clip and you tag Ray. It's like the weekly Batman slander. Come listen to it. The night. We don't praise Batman, Ray.
Or find like some really good prize, like where Ray can win. Be like, but you have to tell us each bat slander from it, like, however many episodes
for the month.
Yes.
And we start burying the bat slander where it lands. Sometimes we put it all the way at the end. Like all the way at the end after we do the little plug.
Yeah, so the last
this week is
the last 5 seconds. It's like Batman sucks.
He's like, "Oh, they got me again."
Or he'll pay someone to listen and be like, "Oh, Justin."
Huntress looks a little rough in the frame.
Yeah. That's what
I mean. Were they trying to have like Tim have a thing with Huntress because like she shows up a lot?
I know, and age inappropriate here. I mean, I guess they were kind of just, they were trying to paint it where, Huntress is like, yeah, it's not all just Batman.
I'm here too.
At least Robin gives me a chance.
I love how like Batman's just so tired of it. He's like, oh, let's just get this little detour over with. I don't have time. I gotta get back to Gordon.
Oh yeah, then those ghost dragons like doing a drive-by and he just like rams them with the Batmobile.
I'm like, oh, you could at least took him to the recycler, bro. Come on.
I know we're getting close. We're getting close because again, the current Batmobile already got blown up in Night's End, so he's using that 40s Batmobile with the giant bat head on it.
The break in case of emergency car, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the silver monkey shot at the end of this, and I'm just like, is this really supposed to be a cliffhanger? Okay. And that's how we're ending it. All right.
And then King Snake's like about to take out Huntress, and Robin tackles them all off the roof.
Yeah, this issue doesn't as well, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm assuming those Robin miniseries did good, but I don't know if were we trying to bump up the numbers by putting Robin in the middle here?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what they call that? Making it a poop sandwich.
So oh man, because I'm like, I wonder what the numbers on Robin were at this point, because it's like we're not even crossing. I mean, again, it's because Chuck Dixon's a writer, but we're not even crossing over with the main Batbook. We're crossing with Detective.
Yeah.
Unless Chuck was just trying to bounce the numbers up on everything.
Shekels, my friend.
Exactly.
There's one thing that I see a recurring conversation about Chuck Dixon. The man loves his shekels.
That's right.
He loves a good creative buy, if you know what I mean. He said he wasn't going to get fingered on this one.
Whoa! He loves mayhem, bloody mayhem, and sexy women.
Exactly. He had a formula, and he stuck with it. We call it the Frank Miller Light method. You're welcome. Push the button. Your mother's a whore!
I don't feel like I'm on a date with Old Hellfire anymore. You're welcome. Push the button. Win a prize, kid. Oh, by the way, say if you're taking criticism,
I need it bigger.
No,
technique matters too.
I know.
Party in the front and the back. I reject that energy.
No, mine.
I'm here for dick. Here we go. I should really have. Why don't they have a Nightwing shirt that says that?
No, I don't know. They should.
We should make one in our merch.
I bet you if you look online, someone made one. I'm sure there's not an official one, but I bet you someone made one somewhere.
I mean, if they can suggest that Batwoman get with Batman and their cousins, I'm here for dick shirt. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, throw it in. I mean, that's what this Robin issue feels like. Pickle. Like I said, I have an appreciation for Tim, but like sometimes he got the worst end of the stick than Jason, and he got beat to death with a crowbar. Like that's saying a lot.
Talk about beating a dead horse.
And they just like he is like the Wally. He is the redheaded stepchild. They love to F with Tim.
I know.
It's too bad. Super interesting because like he literally could have been the guy because he comes from money.
Oh yeah. oh yeah. Especially, I mean, he had no hope, especially after they brought Damian in. Yeah, no.
Yeah, they missed their boat. I'm still upset that they missed the boat to just recant all that and make him Deathstroke's kid. Like, it was right there. You could have took it. You could have taken it.
Just like Batman did. Hey-oh.
Definitely.
But again, I mean, I know we're going for a cliffhanger in part 2 here, but I'm like, does anyone really? Does anyone really think that Batman can beat the Silver Monkey? Come on.
He's allergic to silver paint. I don't know.
And how many of the world's deadliest assassins are we going to try to like fool everyone to think are better than Batman? I'm like, we have Lady Shiva, that's fine, but it's like
we have Black Canary and Lady Shiva.
Okay. I just mean anyone.
It's canon.
I know. And then they're like on one of his better days, if it's in his book, Deathstroke maybe can beat Batman.
Maybe. He can barely beat the Titans though, so that's a whole nother can of worms.
Again, it depends
power creep and de-escalation as well.
It depends which book he's in. If Deathstroke's in his own book, yeah.
Even sometimes when he's in his own book, it's questionable.
I know.
Poor Deathstroke. I mean, that has to suck when your parody does so much better than you. Like, Deathstroke doesn't even have a single freaking movie, man.
Your comedic.
Yeah, your satirical parody, exactly.
Ugh.
It's by you know who. I know that actually has to smart when you think about his creator.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that is the funniest thing. Is when I first talked to the first time I talked to Fabian, I remember the opening when I said I'm like, oh hey everyone, we're talking to Deathstroke's dad, and he goes, oh, that must make Rob his mom. When your satirical copy who has poorly drawn feet does better than you, I should.
Now, don't look at Deathstroke's feet too closely either. I'm just saying.
You know what they say about men
Maybe
with...
that's why it was so relatable for him. He was like,
You know what they say about character... You know what they say about men with poorly drawn feet, right?
something Harry Osborn.
Whoa!
The sad whistle.
My fetish is to get touched by a white man with cornrows.
Or in this case, a mullet.
It is 1995. Hey, anyone Superman saving at this point is getting touched by a white man with cornrows. Or no, mullet.
Yeah. He made it acceptable.
Telling you kids, wait for... Keep waiting. One of these days I'm going to do my 90s Superman podcast from 1990.
Electric mullet, let's do it! April Fool's joke. I'm telling you. And then you turn around, April Fool's on you. It wasn't a joke. It's a full-fledged podcast, suckers.
April Fool's Lilith. We'll do it all in the month of April. Unlimited justice.
I love to drink, so, if you want to for April, go ahead. It's your birthday month. Go ahead, treat yourself.
Treat yourself. All right, should we get to the last one?
Yeah, we have to.
The cover is fine, but it's like, again, false advertising.
As you do, man. As you do.
I know.
At least Nightwing looks pretty cool.
Detective Comics 686, even though this is Kristen's least favorite Nightwing costume. June 1995, War of the Dragons, Part 3, The Winged Dragon.
Jimmy.
Same team as the first issue. After being attacked by the Silver Monkey, Batman reproaches Robin for letting Huntress meddle in the Asian gang war. Batman tells Robin that they don't need the help of amateur vigilantes as they already have...
Babes, I hate to be the one to tell you that is the Kettle indeed calling the pot black, my friend.
No, he has money!
Oh, that makes him right.
He's a white man with...
The Carnegie method. As a Pittsburghian, you should be familiar with the Carnegie way.
I mean, aren't all vigilantes amateurs? But
technically not, because technically Nightwing did go to police academy. So there's that. Well, depending on the canon.
But he's a white man with money, Lilith.
Yeah, I know it.
But they don't need the help of amateur vigilantes that they already have someone with experience working against the gangs. Batman was referring to Nightwing.
All right, fair enough. I'd rather have Nightwing than Huntress. Call me a misogynist. I don't care.
Diggity dank.
Lilith will always go with Dick.
Fine, I guess I'll have to make that shirt myself. How much is a freaking press for shirts?
I don't... Oh, if you're getting a press, man, we're putting out all kinds of shirts. Well, just like in everything else, if Lilith Hellfire wants it done right, she's going to have to do it herself.
Call me Thanos, baby! Oh, they're super cheap now. I want a cricket. I guess we're in the t-shirt business now, Phil.
Yeah! But yes, anytime she wants it done right, Lilith does it herself.
I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
Damn boys. Batman and Robin track down King Snake to prevent him from being killed by the Silver Monkey. When the duo arrived at the Gotham docks, they faced the Ghost Dragons. Batman tells Robin to go after King Snake, and he stayed to handle the Ghost Dragons. Batman was soon outnumbered, and his final opponent was Lynx. Yeah, she couldn't take down King Snake, but she's going to take Batman down. Okay.
Maybe she slipped him a Mickey like Talia. I don't know.
Oh! Yeah. I know. I know what she slipped him, Lilith. To get his guard down.
Gobble, gobble.
Ooh, zipper.
How do I put this, Lilith? She didn't put anything into him. She took something out.
Yes. The tried and true method of defeating a man.
The way to win any
Sucking life force? Where's that drop at?
The way to win any argument with a man, eh, Lilith?
Sucking the life force?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't do toaster strudels.
No.
Twiggies.
But anyway, you can drain the poison. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels. So
Yeah. Any way you can
make a little defenseless, dehydrated baby giraffe when I'm done.
Oh. I was gonna say any way you could cut off that supply of venom.
A mess. Bless this mess. Dear Arby's.
We got the meat! Robin tried to fight against the monkey as well, but his efforts were well, that makes more sense. Robin's a teenage boy. He was spanking the monkey.
I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
My headcanon says yes, he was indeed.
And that monkey never goes down when you're a teenage boy, I'll tell you that. In a desperate attempt, Robin threw the silver monkey to the sea and ended up falling along with King Snake as well. Batman saved Robin before he fell to the water. King Snake was taken to prison. The silver monkey was at large, and Lynx was now head of the gangs in Chinatown. This was possibly due to an agreement between Batman and Lynx. Batman let her run Chinatown if she let him out of the docks alive. The Asian gang war ended and Batman and Robin returned home tired but with the situation under control. So yes, kids, a teenage girl was running the gangs of Chinatown.
I mean, honestly, I think that might be a reference to what is it called? What's the trope? Asian baby girl gangsters. Like that was like an actual thing. It was more along the West Coast, like in like San Francisco and LA and that thing. But like there was in the 90s kind of a epidemic of that.
Oh.
So maybe maybe that's why her character's inspiration was. Like I said, I mean, I know more than D.G. Chichester probably had files, in research.
Yeah.
But I think that might be what it's an allusion to because I mean they specifically made her Asian.
Yeah.
King Snake is a white guy, a blonde white guy. So maybe that was, which would be interesting. You know, if we ever interview him.
Yeah. I mean,
I might have to ask him.
I mean, no matter how out there Chuck Dixon is, I mean, it seems like he does do his homework.
Yeah.
Oh, if we want him, Lilith, I mean, we have an in with Chuck Dixon.
I know. Where's the Signal of Doom drop?
I don't have one. I need a Signal of Doom drop.
Dathan, fetch me a Signal of Doom drop. It was a huge Batman week this week, by the way.
Yeah, you know what?
I mean, everything except for like what Green Arrow and City Boy in Action Comics. Yeah, I think that was it. We had Batman, the Brave and the Bold.
I actually missed Brave and the Bold. I lost the story. I'm like, son of a bitch, I missed it.
Wait, because there was two. There's Batman, the Brave and the Bold, number 2, and then there's the Brave and the Bold one.
Brave and the Bold 166. What?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Was it a reprint?
I think it's a reprint.
Okay, yeah.
For whatever reason, like I said, I'm trying to really dig for the shekels here.
I know, because I got Detective Comics, I got Batman: The Adventures Continue, I got Tim Drake Robin,
Harley Quinn 31,
and then this thing is running late. It didn't even come out when it probably should have. The Riddler year 1.
Oh, I'm pretty sure just like nobody wants that.
I'm like, when did the Batman come? When did that movie come out? And we're still on this thing. Although, what is it? Is it, it might be, is it August or September? We're getting, I guess, I don't know if it's a miniseries, but I saw Penguin #1. I was like, oh, is that because of that show?
Yeah, they were supposed to be doing that, yeah. Is that show still actually happening? I mean, it's in the Gunnerverse.
I mean,
it's in the Matt Reeves-averse.
That and the Green Lantern, I mean, they haven't said anything about any of those not coming out, so, but there hasn't been, like, any updates. Like, and again, like we said, I mean, that writer strike's not helping anything either, so. I mean, I don't know what stages, because I know they were retooling that Green Lantern show, but yeah, I don't know what stages any of those shows were in, but yeah, I'm sure they had to halt any work on that. But yeah, Harley Quinn's, I mean, it's Teenie Howard again. I don't know, it's just weird, because it's like, Harley's like dealing with like the like multiverse stuff, and it's just weird.
Yeah, I'm over the multiverse stuff, and it's like, babes, Marvel's killing you at this. Let it go.
And again,
I know you feel like you're the originator, but they're kind of slaughtering you. Let's do something different, babes.
And like Harley Quinn's not, I don't know, I don't think is the place for it.
Oh, they gotta find something to do with her.
I guess, but I thought their whole.
I mean, maybe this is gonna be a merch-driven book now. This Harley.
Maybe, but I thought they.
And that's why they've been doing the multiverse stuff.
I guess, but what
Give
about
Funko something?
What about her ongoing adventures as an anti-hero? I mean, hero.
I mean, she's in transition. So.
Yeah. I mean, Lil.
I like to see what it looks like when she comes out the other side of this.
I know. Oh, did you read it?
Some of it. I didn't finish it.
Yeah, I mean, Captain Carrot, Lady Quark, I was like, oh.
Yeah, Captain Carrot is where I kind of dipped, not gonna lie. It's like, all right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go take a doobie break and I'll be back.
Because,
That's the book you definitely want to spark up to at this point. That's the perfect book.
yeah.
Smoke to doobie.
And it's so weird because it's like they kind of like they've been kind of writing like Harley and Ivy in like a weird like long distance relationship, but now Ivy's back in Gotham, but they're not like living, it's like coming up with excuses for, oh hey, they both have their own book.
Yeah.
By two different writers.
Yeah. I don't even know that Harley deserves Pamela.
Oh yeah, because I mean they're really
I felt like Harley wasn't known for the breakup. I am team Poison Ivy right now. So.
And well, again, in the comics, it's so weird too because it's like Ivy's more serious, and like the Harley book is more, again, multiversal, weird humor.
Harley has always been kind of like that cross comedy, like that physical slapstick comedy.
Mm-hmm.
She's DC's Deadpool. Like, that's the only way you can really explain it.
Well, I thought that's what we were going for, but even just looking with this multiverse,
they kind of denied it, and they kind of pulled back, and now we're doing like them. Well, and then you do have, Deadpool is known for Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, right? So I feel like that's the vibes that they're kind of like going, but it's a little more abstract.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's really connecting with. That's not what you kind of come to Harley Quinn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's just the weird like back and forth. It's like they want her to break the fourth wall, but it's like, yeah, we don't want to be Deadpool, but we want,
But we want to be Deadpool.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, she's in transition. I think there's a lot of editorial mandates. Harley's brand was really damaged. Looking at you, Margot Robbie, better not ruin the Barbie franchise. Thank you.
Say, hold on to your hats, Barbie fans.
Right, I got every faith in Ryan Gosling. He's going to be carrying that movie on his back. No shade to Margot, but I think it's all going to be Ryan Gosling.
And why am I seeing headlines that says, "Oh, Tom Cruise says you should go see the Barbie movie and Oppenheimer as like like in the same, it's like double feature."
Oh, because they're both cinematically visually stunning, but like the plot for the Barbie like movie probably, I think it. I don't know. I don't want to say.
Although I think I remember seeing headlines too that Tom Cruise liked the Flash movie though too. So.
I mean, it's better than a lot of them.
What, Flash?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean,
I'm not going to deny it. A lot of people refuse to go see it on general principle. I
mean, grading on a DCEU scale, yeah, it's not the, it's, yeah.
Yeah, that's like a masterpiece.
If we're grading on that curve, yeah.
That's a hell of a curve. Because almost everybody failed. So, like, when everybody's at a 49%,
oh,
and you do a 52%, that shoots you way up there. You see what I did, 52?
Ah.
Take a shot, future Lilith. I finally said, I don't think I've said 52 in a while, so take a shot. Yeah, but I think the best book this week was probably, I think I like Detective the most out of all the Bat books.
Oh.
But City Boy and Green Arrow were better than all the Bat books. I'm kind of vibing with Green Arrow at this point.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Peace Wrecker, baby. Peace Wrecker. Arsenal Black Canary. Yes, Green Arrow was super good this week. I'm sorry. Lost in Time and Space. Like, okay, I'm. Let's do something different. I don't care.
How do you feel about the family curse?
Nah, it makes sense for me. That tracks.
That the future Ollie just messed everything up. Just like, no, we can't all be together.
No, that really tracks. I'm like, oh, Joshua actually does get Oliver. I was kind of worried he didn't. Now I'm like, oh, if you know, you know. Now all he needs to do is have Black Canary out working hard and Oliver sitting on the fucking couch again. And I'm like, yeah.
No, I'm not a bad father figure. No, there's a family curse. That's the problem.
Yeah, E2 Bruce Wayne? E2?
Oh.
If you know, you know. It actually comes from his mother's side. Oh, did Walking Dead City or Walking Dead start yet?
Oh, yeah, Dead City, yeah. Yeah, it's like...
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
It's like 2 episodes.
It's only like 10 episodes, right? So
No, I think it's only like 6. It might only be 6.
Even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah,
maybe we can do something on Salty and Patty.
Oh? What, for the finale or something, maybe?
Yeah, talk about the whole thing.
Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only like... Here, I'll look at this, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only 6, so it's not even 10.
Gotta show my baby girl Lauren some love.
And of course...
talk about her forever.
And Jeffrey D. Morgan also.
Of course. That goes
easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Where's it at? Oh, here it is, yeah. It is... Yeah, it's only 6 episodes.
Sweet.
Yep. July 23rd is last episode, so unless they do another season or something.
Yeah, I can't recommend Green Arrow enough because like I talked about like the bonds that were broken and like why like Green Arrow just turned into such slop and was a slog to read. They kind of forgot like the whole found family familial things. They really did like Roy dirty. They did Mia dirty. They really fucked up the relationship between Black Canary and Green Arrow. And he's really trying to fix that. So I can appreciate that.
Once again, I mean that's kind of like more damage from New 52.
I mean that went into the quote unquote
because
refresh too.
Yeah, I mean they really wanted to de-age Oliver Queen and just
does not work.
No, especially when Roy was still around. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I had a toddler out on the streets with me. Well, that actually tracks, but
well, no, I think it was more like they were closer to the same age. So he was more like a brother than a son. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but that tracks. If you know, you know.
Oh, please. That's where I mean, New 52. They're like, oh yeah, the DC universe has only been around for 5 years. Meanwhile, Batman's had 5 Robins. It's like, okay.
Man, that rich man really loves burning through orphans.
I was going to do 52. Batman was really burning through sidekicks, yeah.
But yeah, I think those two were my picks. But yeah, I think the Batman books are pretty solid this week. Too,
yeah. Oh, but the adventure continues season 3, number 6. We kind of get a origin for animated series, Damien, I think, here.
Yeah. And that's actually, like, I love the cover because that's basically, like, shout out to Ty Templeton.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that cover is really good. So
I mean,
it's like I'm glad we never really got into all of that.
Yeah, I mean, unless that dinner was drugged. I mean,
well, they kind of retcon that a little bit too.
Yeah.
Play around with that.
I know.
It's like don't be meek mice like Marvel. Like stand in it, man. Norman Osborn totally had kids with Gwen Stacy. There, I said it.
It's an old man's twisted fantasies. She died a virgin, I tell you.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Oh! I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she went off that bridge. Alright. Anything else with Hellfire? Oh!
No, I think we can wrap it up.
I was gonna say, did you want to discuss real quickly? I know it's not Batman, but we got a new Superman and Lois Lane cast for Guns DCU or DCU or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't see it, so what's up?
Oh, okay.
I told you, I'm not really.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna be surprised. But no, you can totally ruin the cast for me.
It is. Oh, I thought maybe you saw the casting.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm trying to look here because I don't want to like mess this up.
Is that the one with like David Cornsweet or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, Superman Legacy. That's what it's called.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, at least he's Jewish. That's pretty cool. That's actually a pretty neat twist on it, finally.
Mm-hmm. Although I do see people are saying he looks in certain pictures he looks like Cavill light, so they're just like
okay, but Cavill. I mean, physically wise,
yeah.
Cavill kind of fit the square jaw. Honestly, if they would have just gave him a little spit curl, they might have got some little Hellfire money out of that Man of Steel movie.
Yeah.
They just would have added the little spit curl. I'm just telling you. Like, I never said anything about the physical casting. It's just he's British.
Yeah.
And he was too green to be playing Superman.
And Rachel Brosnahan as Lois.
She looks like freaking Keira Knightley.
But I think that's their
Oh, no. Who is that girl? No. Zoe Deschanel. Like, yeah, that's who she is.
But yes.
I mean, it's interesting that you're going to start your first film with the title. He loves to reiterate he's not the Kevin Feige, so I can't even say, well, that's the Kevin Feige method. But, I don't know. I hope he can whip DC back into shape, but the damage is done. I'm absolutely exhausted of superhero movies. I mean, they couldn't even entice me with another Iron Man movie at this point, and y'all know I love RDJ. You know I love him. I watched the Sherlock movies, for God's sakes. Okay? Mostly it was for Jude Law, but don't tell him that.
Oh, my. We need an RDJ interview.
Okay, I'll put it on the list. RDJ can get it.
Oh, my. All right.
Well, and he's best friends with Rob Lowe, so, I'm saying thruple.
Whoa.
Well, that escalated quickly.
My favorite biscuit.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. I guess I should have brought the schedule up. All right. Shut up.
You're You're allowed this one mulligan, Phil. This one mulligan.
No one will know. I was gonna say I'll edit it out, but I won't. All right.
Capes, we're live on Facebook. Capes,
I know. Delete. All right, kids. So yes, next episode we're gonna be talking Batman Huntress: Cry for Blood 6-issue miniseries.
Yay!
So we will definitely
Huntress.
get a lot more Huntress. And then in 2 weeks, yes, we're going to be wrapping up the month already. Myself, Justin, and maybe a special guest appearance by Lilith Hellfire as we talk Detective Comics 671 through 673 as Joker tries to create the perfect movie.
They really should have named it Joker Boners Part 2. I'm just saying that would have just been chef's, because it literally is one of his boners.
He's trying to make the Death of the Batman movie. They really should have steered. It was the 90s still. They should have steered into the skid, and he should have been putting out like armbands and all kinds of crap, you know.
Yeah, the advertising for that movie, that's why it
They had no merch.
Gotta have the merch. Hey, one thing about Batman and Robin, they had the merch. They had the McDonald's merch.
Oh, yeah.
Them kids was gonna go see it regardless. It had McDonald's merch. Oh, and by the way, happy birthday, Grimace. Go get your Grimace birthday meal with your chemically purple shake.
Oh, it's Grimace's birthday?
Yeah, they're having, at least on DoorDash. I don't know about Insta, but you order like a Big Mac meal or a chicken nugget meal, you can get the Grimace birthday special. It just adds a purple shake.
Ah, okay. All right, kids. So, yes, so send us all your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise, the Patreon. Please subscribe to the Patreon, especially ladies. Please subscribe. It's quite the sausage fest over there.
We need some gams and yams.
So find it all at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network.
And not just ladies, indies. You're welcome to. Non-binaries, what's up? Everybody's welcome.
Yes.
Hey, we talk money. That's it.
Everybody, just like Lilith Hellfire's hard drive. Everybody of all shapes and forms.
Hey, you all, everybody. Yeah.
Hey, you guys. All right. Lilith Hellfire. When not perusing your vast library of porn, where can people get a hold of you?
Well, if you want to be friends with your favorite internet granny, you guys know I'm only on one form of social media right now, and that's Facebook. So you can friend me at find me on Lilith Hellfire. I think it's Phil Lilith Hellfire. Honestly,
yeah,
that's what it is. So yeah, you can friend me,
and it'll be in the show notes, kids.
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Come on, get your head out of your butt, buddy. And do we still have Charlie's?
Yes. The GoFundMe for Charlie Esther's family. Yes, it's on in all the show notes still of every episode. So any of our current YouTube videos or podcast episodes, yes, you can find that link. Yes, please help Charlie's wife and children in this time because. Yes, we did lose our good friend Charlie recently, and yes, his family could use some help. So please, as I said, the man entertained you for years, clothed and in states of undress. So yes, please help his family out. So if you want quality programming like this, go help his family.
Oh no! Don't threaten them with a good time. We don't got tote bags like PBS, Phil.
I know.
Not yet, anyway.
I know. We have so many people who would like to see us gone. Looking at you, Zeb Wells. Ding! Mark your bingo card. All right, thank you for joining us again. Next episode, Batman Huntress: Cry for Blood.
Relatable.
Oh my! What does Lilith Hellfire call her first date? First blood.
Call me Rambo.
Hey-oh. And then in 2 weeks, Justin's back and maybe have an appearance by Lilith Hellfire.
If Mama can wake up early enough on a Sunday.
The drunken Lilith Hellfire can wake up by 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
All the real alcoholics are like, well, no, she's got a point.
All right, kids. So, yes, join us next time. Come back and join us same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We're the
We
Night.
are the night. Batman Podcast. Proud member of the collective.
Watch out wrestling those king snakes. Good night.